Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another video. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get this show on the road. Today, I wanted to chat with you guys about something different. Just kind of wanted to really talk about my story and digital art journey so late in life. So to kind of get things kicked off, I am 29 years old. I have a professional career as a recruiter. I've been in the recruitment world for, I want to say, about 6 or 7 years now. I've recruited for tons of different industries, from healthcare to construction to dentistry, physicians. I've recruited for many different careers, corporate, professional, et cetera, et cetera. And over the last 3 years or so, since the whole COVID-19 outbreak back in 2020, I've kind of decided to pivot into remote work, and I got out of the office. And for the first few years or so, it was really cool, and I liked it, and things were great, and I was able to hang out with my family more, and I was able to be at home and get things done. But recently, over this last 12 months, I've really decided to come to a halt when it comes to just my professional career. I still work as a recruiter, but I don't have that same passion or desire for it that I once did when I started it. When I started it, I really wanted to do something that was kind of sales-based, but not so sales-based. And so I just got into recruiting and did it for a while. And now that I'm here, I've realized, and I kind of always realized this, but I have more of an entrepreneurial spirit, and I've always wanted to be my own boss, and I've always wanted to do my own thing and call my own shots, not have to answer to the man, for lack of better words. And so this year in 2023, I've been really put in a position where I'm currently not working as a recruiter at this exact second, but I've been able to really get a lot of time this year to reflect and to just decide what the next phase of my life would look like. And I really want that to be something that is a solid decision. It's a decision that I make not just based on reacting to life. I really want it to be a decision that I make wholeheartedly and with purpose. And one of those decisions was to become a content creator and start to take this journey serious and put out content consistently, allow this to be my career for as long as I guess you guys allow me, and really be able to focus on the things that actually matter in life. I've had a love for art for years now. It's been on and off, but it's been, I want to say I'd say 20 years at this point. I've been drawing ever since I was a kid. It's like I said, it's been on and off, but I could remember it as a child, drawing portraits and drawing faces and drawing cars and houses and, the things that we all draw as kids. I went to high school and I took my very first art class, and I excelled in it. I skipped a class, so I went from Art 1 to Art 2 pre-AP, which is kind of like the advanced art class, and then I skipped Art 3 and went to AP Art 4, which is like the college version of Art 4 in high school. And I built up my portfolio, and I got a 5 on my portfolio, which at my school it had never been done before at the time, and I didn't even understand the impact that had or what that even meant for me as a creator. And so I just kind of, honestly, I overlooked it. I used it to get into LSU and studied architecture for a little while, but that's kind of as far as that went. And that was back in 2012, which was 11 years ago at this time. And so for 11 years straight, I just ignored the gift of art. I didn't pick up the pen over that 11 years at all, really. I think there was back in like 2017 where I maybe drew for a month or two, but nothing serious. I kind of just did it for fun for a little while, and I just kind of never looked back at it. I don't know. I don't really know why. My whole family has always been telling me that, that's the gift that I should pursue, and I kind of just ignored them. I wanted to do business. I wanted to play basketball. I wanted to do just other stuff. And now being 29, I'm realizing, why am I making this so much harder than it needs to be? And so now that we're here, a few months ago, honestly, actually back in 2021, I bought my tablet. I downloaded Procreate, and I was like, I'm going to give this art thing a shot. And I failed miserably. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand digital art. I didn't understand Procreate. I didn't understand any of it. The whole layer system was frustrating for me. Just all of it. I just didn't like it. And so I decided to put the tablet down and go back and focus on business and still content creation, but in just different ways, in ways that didn't relate to art at all. I took this self-help journey and just decided to do different things. And over the course of the last 2 years, I would randomly kind of dib and dabble in it. I could see my interest peaking back into art here and there. And so I started to look up some tutorials. I started watching Ergo Josh and Sam Does Art and Guways. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I started to look at some of these guys and see that digital art was something that I was definitely interested in. I just needed to learn how to use it and what that would look like. And so I started taking a few minutes a day and just studying and picking up the pen and drawing a little bit and learning how the layers worked. And over time, I kind of got a grasp of my style in a sense. I really copied Sam Does Art for a while there and tried to do his style, and I just realized why am I copying someone else when I have the ability to draw as well. And so I just slowly started to stop looking at his work and other artists' work on a daily basis, just kind of push myself away from it so I didn't just copy and paste. And so over time, I started to develop my own styles and really develop my own sense of what I wanted my art to look like. And that's still developing. I don't think that really ever stops. Now, over this last 3 months, was the first time I've really said, you know what, I'm going to take the digital art thing and I'm going to not necessarily take it serious, but I'm going to draw intentionally, and I'm going to focus, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to develop foundational principles with my art. And that's kind of where I'm at now. Over the last 90 days, I'd say I've done probably 17 different little pieces of art, or art pieces. I don't want to discredit my work, but I've done about 17 to 20 pieces of art over the last 90 days. And I can see myself progressively get better over this period of time, which has always been a cool thing for me. I really enjoy being able to see myself get better at something. And I find that that's where the motivation and the inspiration comes for me. A lot of times when I do things and I can't see myself get better at it, I tend to quit, or I tend to stop doing it, or I tend to, look at other things that I can do that will give me that sense of accomplishment, which I've noticed is why I liked sports so much, specifically basketball. With basketball, I know that if I play every single day, it's inevitable that I get better at the sport. It's inevitable that I see the ball go into the hoop more and more, And I feel that art is kind of the same thing, where the more I draw, the more I see myself get better on a daily basis. And the more I don't draw, well, it's like going up and down escalator. The worse you get, the more you don't do it. And so that in itself really inspired me to kind of take this journey and, watch myself get better at something. Alongside that, I saw the potential to teach. Over the years, I've fallen in love with teaching people and coaching, and watching people get better at different things, and I figured that this would be another way to influence a generation where in business, you know, obviously you can do that, but it feels like it's so money hungry. I didn't want to feel money hungry. I wanted to do something that I loved and inspire people to do what they loved as well, and that's to just create whatever they desire. I'm not necessarily saying just digital art. I mean, from all creative aspects, to music, to art, to digital art, to painting, to, you know, podcasting, whatever it may be. I just wanted to show people that they can do what they love, and they don't have to go and work corporate America if they don't want to. You know, we live in a generation where we have things like YouTube and TikTok and some of these other platforms that allow us to monetize ourselves and build a brand and build a following that will pay us to do what we love. And that's something that I want to be a part of. I want to do something that I love to do, and I want to do something that inspires other people to do what they love to do. And I think that I finally found it. I think it's been art all along, and I think it just took me a while and a detour to get there. And now that I'm here, I just really hope that I can influence you guys to do the same. I really hope that I can influence you guys to follow your passions and follow your dreams and your goals, and don't just follow the system that you were taught. Like, you don't have to do that. We live in a time where, if it's a money thing, we live in a time where people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars doing what they love to do. You don't have to go to that office and, you know, do something that you hate. Yeah, it might take time, which is fine, but that comes with the territory. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take perseverance. But just know that you're capable of more than you think you are. All you have to do is start today. Whatever that thing may be, if it's digital art, start today. Go get yourself a tablet, or don't. Get a sketch pad, a pen if you don't have the means to do so. Get a sketch pad, a pen, and just start drawing. Post your content. Tell people where you're thinking. Tell your story. And just start today. So, I hope this helps, guys. I hope that this can bring some type of inspiration to someone listening to this voiceover, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. I really hope that this can influence a generation to become who they want to become, and to not feel like they have to go do something that they hate every single day and hate their lives and, you know, all that stuff. And so I hope this can influence you to go, like I said, pick up the pen, start drawing, start doing what you love to do today, start posting it, and yeah. I don't have much more to say on that, but anyway, guys, thank you all for watching and listening. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, go ahead and hit that like button, so that way more people like yourselves and more people like myself can watch this video and listen to these words, and hopefully it'll inspire them to make a decision to change their life as well. Hit that subscribe button as well, so that more people can also see this video. Share it to some of your friends, and hopefully that they get the same thing out of it that you will. So with that, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.